Hey guys, what is up? I've got a box for you today. You know what's in this box. You saw the thumbnail. You know what we've got going on. This showed up in the mail not too long ago. And yeah, we're going to take a look at it. And we're going to talk about it. Because this car is becoming an infamous RLC release. And yeah, let's check it out. And as you see, we have two cars in here. And here's what everyone's been talking about. Okay, so what we have here is the Nissan Skyline GTR, and I'm pretty sure this is an R34. I'm not a Skyline nerd, but I do like them. And of course, oddly enough, I have a second car in here, which we will talk about here in a second. This is a Lamborghini Urus, I believe. Yes, Lamborghini Urus. And this is from the Autostrasse. Yeah, the Autostrasse Premium Set. So, were you lucky? Did you get one of these? Obviously I was. And it was quite the deal. Now this basically is a premium version of a mainline casting. I actually happen to have one of these. Not for this video, I just happen to have one here that I was thinking about doing a custom of. And you can see they are very similar. Now this is a different casting. The RLC cars, the tools are different than, you know, these mainline cars. And the premium cars too, they're just made to a higher quality. The specs are higher, the tolerances are higher. These are chrome plated, they're hand polished. This is not a Spectre Flame mainline car, but it's based on the mainline design. Now I think this is a Mark Jones design. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's who did this car. If I'm wrong, I probably am. I'll flash the designer's name on the screen. So yeah, so let's talk a little bit about this sale, because this sale went off the rails, right? It just went nuts. So I got some notes. It was April 11th, 2023 when the sale happened. As of now, that was about 3 weeks ago. And currently the forum thread talking about this particular car has 427 pages. Like I said, it's a Skyline GTR BNR 34. I think it's R34 is what they're typically called. And this is the dinner car for the 2023 Hot Wheels Nationals that was held in Columbus, Ohio. So if you went to that convention, you were able to buy one of these firsthand, you know, from the Hot Wheels guys. So what happened? This sale, it was just crazy, right? I live in the Central Time Zone, so the sale went off at 11 o'clock. So what happened is at 11, the car became available. You know, you could put it in your cart and you could start the queue process. But by the time you got out of the queue, and normally you would just be starting your purchase, for some reason the system was kicking these was kicking the product out of your cart and then resetting your sale. So when the sale started, you couldn't buy it. And of course chaos ensued after that. People were freaking out. And some hero, I don't know who it was, who figured it out, but there was a hero in the forums who figured out that if you placed a second car in your cart and then placed this car in, or I don't know if it even mattered if you placed this car in this car, as long as you had a second car in your cart, you could start the sale process. And then once you got out of the queue, well, you still had your car. And then that's how I got this. I was actually pretty lucky. I got in pretty quickly. As soon as that information became available, boom, I was on the ball. I had my sale finished pretty much before anyone else knew what the hell was going on. And you know, then I typed in and told everyone what was up, because you know, I wanted everyone who wanted one of these to get one. And at that point, it seemed like it wasn't going to be a big problem besides the, having to spend the extra money for the second car. Well, we don't know how many of these they made. We assume it's not a full release of like 30,000 cars. I'm assuming that is a low number release. 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. We don't know, but definitely lower than usual. Back in the day, they would only make 2,000 or 3,000 of these. Now they have up production so they could sell these in the RLC, but I don't think that production has gone up super high. Let's go ahead and pop this out. So anyway, basically the supply of these cars ran out. And even using the workaround, people started not getting the car. And at that point, I don't know, these guys just, their brains exploded. But at that point, a bunch of dudes just went crazy. They couldn't accept the fact they didn't get it. And it has been 3 weeks of whining and complaining and bitching and moaning and woe is me. And my question to you, is this car worth it? Is it worth 430 pages of complaining on the forums? I know this is a cool car. It's maybe the most sought after car of the year. There's a couple more good ones coming up. The 959 and the McLaren are coming up. Those are both going to be really hot. The Integra is going to be pretty hot. There's some good cars coming up. Those cars pretty much have a universal appeal, so they're going to be really, really popular. Like this one, like the 510, like the Gasser. So I don't know. You tell me. Is this car worth it? Is any car coming out of the RLC worth all that trouble? And I'm not sure it is. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these things are really important, and we need to freak out if we don't get one. Okay, well anyway, that's enough jibber jabber. Let me go ahead and free this car, and let's go take a look. I'm going to grab a razor blade and I'm going to see if I can scratch it up. She's shiny. These cars are beautiful. That's right, guys. This is it. The 2023 Hot Wheels Nationals Nissan Skyline B&R 34. She is a beauty. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. Okay boys, that is going to do it for me. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and taking a look at the Skyline. It's a great car, and I hope everyone got one. I know that that's not the case, but for you guys who didn't, I guess there's another day coming. I don't know. There's not much I can say. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. All right, y'all take care.